Is now a good time to be buying silver? We're going to talk about it and so much more. Silver is sitting at, I guess you could say, a little bit higher than it was a couple months ago. It was about $21.50 back in August. Today we're looking at the last day in October. Oh, and by the way, happy Halloween, folks. It's sitting at $23.30. So that's almost $2 higher. Now, with the equities in October, stocks, they usually go down, and yeah, they went down. What's new, right? I mean, equities, to me, aren't the best thing in the world, but they do produce a dividend income and the potential for future growth. Whereas silver, it will just secure your money. It will secure your buying power. So as I said, silver's up almost $2 in the past 2 months. Should you be buying now? Silver and the equities usually go, I guess you could say, hand in hand or opposite of each other. There are some instances where silver will go up when the equities go up, like it has been here recently. Silver's gone up and the equities have gone down. But what about those instances where the stocks go up and the silver goes up? I mean, what's that going to do? I don't know. But what we're looking at today is we're looking, as I said, $23.30 on silver ounce Troy. So I guess you could say seems a little bit higher, or is a little bit higher than it has been the past few months. So the question you got is, should you still stack silver? Are the equities going to come back? Is it going to force silver down? As you know, silver's been short quite a few million ounces every single year. So eventually something's got to give. Something will tell us, hey, silver is so far undervalued, it's unreal, so let's start raising the price. The guys, I guess you could say, that hold it back, hold the price down, suppress the price, like I don't know, JP Morgan, whoever else does it. I mean, those guys, they're big in the market. It's like, oh, well, we can't have silver go up, so let's suppress the price. Whereas we all know that silver should be a lot higher than it is. Oh, this is a cool pour type bar. And it basically is not there. It's not where it should be. If you go back to 1979 when silver was around $50 an ounce, and you fast forward that to today, silver should be over $300, but it's not. If you go back to 2011, where silver was, again, around $50 an ounce, with the rate of inflation, that would put it about 125. I mean, these aren't exact numbers. I'm not, I guess you could say, an analyst that does all the figuring and everything like that. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that loves to buy, loves to sell, loves to stack silver. I mean, silver is a great hedge against inflation. It preserves your buying power. So, as I said, we're at the end of October. The equities should start coming back. Whether they do or not is another story. Now, the question you're going to have for yourself, should you stack silver now, or should you wait and maybe it might recess back a little bit? Guys, I think you should keep stacking. Don't worry about whether it's going to come down a little bit or not. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's got real teeny weeny 3 nines down there. Look at that. You shouldn't worry about whether it's going to come down. You should worry about, do you have it in your stack? Is it going to go up, go down? No, don't worry about that. I mean, that's not a big deal. The big deal is continuing to add to your stack. That is what's important, is you want to put more of this in your reserves. Because if you stop and stress over every single time silver moves, you'll never buy it. So don't worry about it. Just keep adding it to your stack, just like you do with your 401k, your Roth, any type of savings. As I said, this doesn't earn a dividend, it just preserves your wealth, but it does have a sense of compounding, not compounding interest, but let's say I buy 1 ounce a week or a month, and then the next week or month I buy another one, and another one the following, and the following another one, and another one, right? So at the end of 5 weeks or 5 months, I have 5 ounces of silver. I didn't make anything in dividends. However, had I not bought those in the 5 weeks or 5 months prior, I would have zero. I wouldn't have anything in case of emergency. That is why we buy the silver. You never know when the hiccups are going to occur. It's like me right now. I'm in a position where I have to buy a car. And do you think I want to pay these outrageous interest rates? No, I don't. That's for sure. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sell a little bit of silver. I'm probably going to sell a little bit of gold. But this video is about silver. This silver will help get you out of a jam, like I'm in right now, to where you need something. If you hadn't bought it, you wouldn't have it to sell. If you went out and bought a bag of chips, a soda pop, a movie, or whatever you buy, when you spend that money, it's gone. But when you spend the money on this, when you take that 23, so with premiums probably 25 to 26, depending on where you buy it, if you take that money and put it into this, you still have your money. You did not spend it. So guys, keep my opinion, where is it going? Should you keep stacking? I think you should keep stacking. Where it's going, only heaven knows, right? If we had a crystal ball. Thanks for watching, and please remember, we'll catch you on the flip side.